Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Max Scherzer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's almost at that 200 strikeout plateau. I mean, that is really big stuff, and we may see him reach that milestone today. So that really is what I'm focusing on in this game.
Here's D. Gordon now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Second baseman, number 9.
Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The pitch. 3-0 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Here it is on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
In is Christian Yelich. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
One and two. Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Wei-Yin Chen is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Here's Jason Worth, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Ready with the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Career numbers against Chen. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And some trouble now in right field. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored 1 run in the last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning, the offense is alive and kicking.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 0-1. Fouled back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th.
In now, Stephen Drew. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's down to 3rd. Oh, look at Prado. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 2nd inning upcoming from our nation's capital. Washington leads this one 1-0. Standing in, JT Realmuto. Past battles with Scherzer, 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now. He's really become a nice outfielder.
So striding forward now, Martin Prado. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
2 out with the man at first. Scherzer will check at first, and the runner back safely. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Marlins lead 1. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Number 39.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
So striding in, number 39. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton on the run. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping up now, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Chen into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Striding in, Wei-Yin Chen. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Number 54, Wei-Yin Chen.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. D. Gordon waits on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He spoils another one and will do it again. Now here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Adam Eaton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Ichiro on the move. 1 out. So with 1 out for him here, this obviously a big game as you check out the standings on your screen, and you can see their lead is just 1 game entering play here today. One away now in the Washington third, and here's the left fielder Jason Worth. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all
Right
about
fielder
setting the
number
hitter up with
34.
hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Well, Matt, we've watched them struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Here we go. Turn 2.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Full count now, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2. All right, let's go.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Now batting, third baseman,
Martin Prado now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you see there, his total places him 2nd on the Nationals in that category. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, that is a great speed differential. You want to look at the radar gun? He went from 94 to 81. That is tough for a hitter to cover.
Go now, face it here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ichiro looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. 8th home run on the season for him as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Well, Matt, I could go cliches to say if you hang it, you bang it, right? But not every curveball is the same. He just stayed with that breaking pitch and drove it out of the ballpark. That was a nice swing.
The batter,
Stepping in
number
now,
10,
Stephen
second
Drew.
baseman,
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
All right, Steve-O, let's go now. One time, Steve-O.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. No outs, nobody on. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Riding in once again, Yan Gomes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Let's go, DC.
From the stretch. Hit in the air out to left. Ichiro moving to his left. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, number 39. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Let's go, Nats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Come on, Nats.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he got him swinging. Number 39 goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Scherzer.
Into the box, Max Scherzer, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's 3-0 Washington. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's Echeverria now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Foul ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So stepping in, Wei-Yin Chen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to play it is Worth, and he makes the play to retire the side. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals lead it 3-0. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Worth. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. A solo home run for Jason Worth. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Right fielder number.
Here's Bryce
34.
Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 1-2, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Anthony Rendon will be next. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Chen's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Zimmerman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself, in the first base coaching box. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 for the Nationals, and it comes on this home run by Jason Worth. 5 innings complete. It's 4-0 Washington. Here's D. Gordon now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Cue shot here out towards short. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
The center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. A.J. Cole will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
A.J. Cole.
Digging in once again, Stephen Drew. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Stephen Drew.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 1-1, here it comes. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. High pop-up. Prado is over. 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, number 39, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Ready on 0-2. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now another 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
One and one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now the pitch. Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
2 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-0. Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Jason Worth. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. Oh, look at Prado. He gathers the throw in time.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Ichiro will stand in to lead off when we come back. 8th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 4-0. Here's Ichiro now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Into the windup and the pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Rendon down at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Echeverria now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Pitcher number 22, A.J. Cole.
Miguel Rojas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Marlins.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 2. The 0-2 home. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup to put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
In is Christian Yelich. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Fernando Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Anthony Rendon.
Ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and grounded foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. One out, nobody on. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ball three. 3-2 now. Stephen Drew will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball four.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Stephen Drew.
Digging in, Stephen Drew. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And Drew swings and misses there as he's retired for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jan Gomes.
Digging in and looking for more, Jan Gomes. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And that misses ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Popped high in the air. Trumbo coasts under it. And that's the third out. One left for Washington, but they're in front 4-0. The obligatory look at the Capitol building here in Washington, D.C. Set to go for the 9th inning here from Nationals Park. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped up. Zimmerman is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Ready on 1-2.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score tonight. Max Scherzer earns his team-leading 11th win with 15 strikeouts. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.